Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello, hello, and welcome to. Oh wow, it's been a while since we got here, but yes, hello, welcome to the ambiance of this stream. But hello, welcome. This is of course, it's a Dice Davao, and we're doing our first ever stream for 2022. Woot woot. This is, of course, Den Mother speaking. I am, of course, appearing to you live right now in both the Facebook and YouTube channels. And YouTube, Facebook, if you guys haven't followed, please do give us a like in both the Facebook and as well as YouTube. You can definitely check those out in our links in both the captions. If you've stumbled upon, hello. If you're wondering, this is kind of like this was actually scheduled, but we've never really had a script on how to go about this, other than the fact that we definitely wanted to talk about what we have in store. We've taken a bit of rests since a very jam-packed year last year. Of course, last year was definitely eventful. Lots of events. We've definitely done a lot of things. Ticked all the check boxes in terms of our events and the things we definitely wanted to do for last year. Some improv, some planned. Definitely grateful for all the opportunities that brought us to the now. Uh, so, before we start, of course, I just want to let you guys know that we are definitely there's definitely a new logo. There's definitely a few changes around here. Uh, and this is a bit of improv. There's not much scripting. I definitely should have thought about what to put on the script, but I definitely want to keep this fresh. I wanted to just keep it short and sweet and keep you guys updated on what it is we have planned uh, for the page, for the general, what we'd like to call it, organization now. Um, and yeah, I want things moving forward for this year. Thank you, of course, to the learners and people that are viewing. We do appreciate you guys checking in on such short notice. It might be late for some. It might be it might be a school day, it might be a work day. Either way, we do appreciate you being here. Few things before we get into state of the dudes. Definitely want to look back into last year. Last year, like I mentioned, we definitely had a lot of events. We definitely had a lot of things done. We had some releases of some D&D modules, the HardCon modules, fundraiser. In relation to that, the second year of Two Nights of Horror, very proud of that. Of course, Consave, to name a few. Definitely, 2021 has been the year of events, very eventful. It's also it has its ups and downs. It has its joys. We've also done some panels. If you guys seen on both the Facebook and YouTube, we've also done into the unknown. Talks about the fear of the unknown. The conversations we've had about. Actually, I can show you guys a few things what we've done in the past. Let's get into it. Let's Okay. So, dun, dun, dun. Right. We wanted to show the playlist. So yeah, we definitely had a few things, talk shows, a lot of content-based material in relation to dudes. We had Fear of the Unknown, a three-parter for October. October was very eventful. Of course, with 2 nights of horror, we've had a few tables, which was really good, and also Fear of the Unknown. We talked about the fears of GMing, getting out of your comfort zones, and of course, starting a new game. There was a lot of discussions to be had there. We've also had the opportunity to also do a panel. Uh, as Let me just post this real quick. We also had. Oops, I didn't get to show it. But yes, hold. But this was the playlist. You guys can definitely check out the playlist. These were Monday talks on October, where we had Fear of the Unknown. We had Mr. Bear, of course, and DM Corgi talk about, you know, facing your fear of being a DM. We have also had John and PJC on the second episode, where they've talked about starting a new system, starting a new game. Definitely had some conversations there. Also, we had this was a clutch event, but we definitely got Jay and Lance to talk about, um, you know, definitely fears of GMing and uh, horrors of being a game master. Starting out as a new BGM and all that. It was wonderful conversations. You can definitely check out the playlist on YouTube if you guys would like to listen in on that. Of course, we also had panel talk, GM talks, which kind of kick-started all of these like talks. Uh, let me just pull up the uploads. Right. So yeah, definitely wanted to show you guys what we've been up to so far. Yeah, we're definitely live on the YouTubes. Yeah, we've been definitely doing a lot of content last year. It's on finding your style in game mastering. We had Nico, Jay, and Corgi join us in this talk. It was also a fun and eventful one. Lots of questions, lots of discussion into this one. Really, really nice, really cool. In terms of um, the discussions we've had here in finding your style. This one, we definitely had fun with that one. Uh, we also had do news with a continuation, like a couple of scenes, and of course, how to not get caught in your own fall run by Set and Jan for a short period of time. So definitely, we got a lot of content out there. We definitely got things sorted in terms of events, the big events, also the small events that celebrated a few people and all the sort. Definitely, uh, definitely 2021 had big things going for it, and we definitely did not think that 2022 would be any less. We definitely want to bring up our A game for this year. So, a few more things. Yeah, we got that going. And oops, hold on. So yeah, if you guys haven't, definitely give a. We'll definitely go through a bit of our goals for 2022. We definitely, want to let you guys in on what we have planned, and of course the general directions we have in terms of um, this page in particular. And this organization is particular. We definitely want to set the record straight that we're definitely focusing more on content this year. what does that mean? We know that our strengths come with these kinds of productions, producing video content for YouTube, streaming events, streaming games. We definitely want to lean towards that this year. We want to lean on our strengths to kind of show show the game on a broader audience. Um, we definitely want to give more exposure to various systems because Goods and Dice isn't just necessarily just a D&D game. We've exposed ourselves to various kinds of gameplays, different styles. We definitely are leaning towards producing more content for this year. Uh, we understand that 2022 is still going through the new normal that has been established for about 2 years. The pandemic is still very much something that revolves around our day to day. Physical games are still not something that can be viable or safe. So we definitely want to continue on with the safe gaming, still having fun. So definitely one of our ways to do that is to show games by the audience, maybe through viewing. We're still opening some tables, but we are redirecting that through our Facebook page, Facebook group, to be exact. We'll definitely be posting our games there. So if you are interested in, hey, I'm really curious about some games, we'll try to keep you guys up to date on our, shall we say, newbie tables. We definitely want to implement that on an online setting for this year, uh, at least once a month to try to continue that. But uh, note that most of the games we're going to be having aren't just limited to Dungeons and Dragons. We're definitely spreading it out to other systems. We definitely want to give more love to the lovely TTRPGs out there. There's a lot of OSRs, old school kind of games. There's also inspired by, um, you know, famous popular tropes that we believe, uh, you know, would give more access to people or like draw people who are more familiar with content such as sports anime or um, yeah, there is a game, there is an actual TTRPG that has a sports anime. So yeah, we definitely want to uh, make sure that when we're running our newbie tables, the system is new as well. We'll definitely make it newbie friendly. We'll provide a pre-gens. That is kind of like how we want to go. So if you're looking into trying out new systems, new games, you can definitely check those. Okay, hey, thanks for dropping by. Barbell, thanks for joining in on the stream from YouTube. And yeah, definitely just giving State of a Nation for Dudes and Dice. For those who are just tuning in, quick recap of what Dudes and Dice Davao is. We are a small local organization who believes in um, the the openness to gaming, the growth of gaming. Um, Definitely want people to be more adventurous, brave, and creative. We kind of follow that mantra when it comes to showing that the game is more than just a game. So we've been here since 2017. We've been running a few games. Initially, we started out with Pathfinder, and then we branched out to World of Darkness systems, and then eventually we got into fifth edition and Adventures League, and we continued to grow and expand our experiences with TTRPGs and showing our enthusiasm to others. definitely we want to cultivate that openness to other systems, various experiences through our organization. So, real quick, again, if you guys want to check out our newbie tables, do uh, check out our Facebook group. It's fairly active, and you guys can find it. It's in Dice Davao. It is a public group. We're not we're not really putting it on private, so it's very visible. You guys can join in. Of course, Davao is in the Philippines. If you're a different location, different time zone, that's totally fine. You can still hop in and join us with this one. And of course, you can check out our Facebook page as well. And of course, our YouTube page. So, going further into our goals, we one of the other goals as well, in related to focusing on content, is we want to. One of the big things we want to do as well, since we're going for content. Uh, it's just a small. It's not really like a big deal. Like, oh, we're gonna be doing a few things. We are doing a few big things, but this next goal is kind of. I wouldn't say. I mean, it is a big thing. What am I downplaying it? But yeah. As you can see, we're currently at 71 subscribers in the YouTube channel, and we definitely want to have our own URL for Dudes and Dice. So we have this little goal, you know, beyond letting you guys know that we are going for more content directed content direction. We definitely want to give love and uh, create our own custom URL. So the way to do that is to get 100 subs. We got a few videos in, and we definitely want to produce more content, more ways to uh, show and stuff like that. So we are currently at 71. We would definitely need 29 more people to just subscribe to the channel, and that way we can change the URL to Dudes and Dice Davao. So the name is Dudes and Dice Davao now, as is reflected in Twitter and Facebook, and also our Facebook group. But yeah, this would definitely help us have our own custom URL, and so that we won't have to give that weird long string of jumbled code whenever we try to promote. It's just a small thing. It's just a small thing but it is still a goal nonetheless. So road to 100 subs. Maybe this year we can get to 100. This channel was only made, I believe, just a year ago. So or almost years, since this last concert was in 2020. So who knows? Maybe we get to 100. Maybe we can do that. That'll be really cool. Of course. Next in our goals is we definitely want. We definitely want to give more opportunities for people. As you can see, we're kind of like having a conversation here through a lovely software called Restream. We definitely want to help out dungeon masters and game masters, and groups of people who kind of want to be able to do more marketing for themselves. We definitely want to offer those services. If you guys need help to get some live streams going, we can definitely offer you the software to or help you guys get into the live stream. But since we're going towards a direction of more content directed videos, we definitely want to extend that help towards other groups and other people as well who are within the hobby. We definitely want to do that. Yeah. Okay. So, and the other goals as well. As you guys noticed, we definitely have a new logo. I kind of wanna give a shout out real quick to the one who created the artwork. Let me show you guys the one responsible for it. It was really nice. It was really heartfelt. I do appreciate it from the get-go. Let's First, I want to thank Jan. Jan was one of our merchants in Consave, one of our artists. Really do appreciate him being able to create a logo, a representation of what we feel Dudes is, and that we definitely wanted to dedicate it to the legacy of the All Father. We feel like All Father is the embodiment of what Dudes and Dice is. Of course, um, he, he passed away last year to COVID, and he in his 3 years with the Dudes, he's made a lot of changes. He's made a lot of significant movement in um, giving us the proper mindset, and opening tables to many strangers, like the concept of newbie tables, opening yourself to other people was definitely something that he normalized here in our city. So we definitely wanted to dedicate the page, and remember him by through the logo. I think it's a good conversation starter. When people see the logo, it's like, who is this? Oh, it's the All Father. And definitely that's our way of remembering him through our symbolism. So really thank you, Jan, for this lovely representation of Dudes. I believe, starting the year right is sending the right message, that we definitely want people to know that we are all about opening our tables, opening ourselves to experiences, to new systems, to new people. That is definitely where the direction of the page is going. So yeah, again, thank you for that. Oh, and if you guys haven't, uh, please do give us a follow on Twitter as well. We do give our updates here in Twitter, Dudes and Dice Davao. So you guys can definitely follow us there. You can also follow us on our Facebook and YouTube if you'd like, because we are trying to reach our 100 subs for YouTube. That's definitely something, just a small, minute goal, but given that our content is moving towards Facebook and YouTube, yeah, definitely something we'd like to do in the future. And we definitely want to do more collaborations with groups. Speaking of collaborations, uh, let's move to what, we've talked about a few plans, the direction we're going in terms of content, in terms of how the group's going to be, where you can find us. We definitely want to give you guys a bit of a teaser for the three things we've got going specifically for the page, for the group. So first things first, hold. So, first things first is, since we've been just going on about, um, we definitely want to gear towards content. We've been mentioning that a lot. Uh, the One of the things we definitely wanted to do is uh, the concept of open tables. So, we've kind of pitched this idea to a local network, a local content network that creates board games. We've reached out to Variable Play. Variable Play is really a cool group. You can definitely follow them. Let me just show you guys the page. Right. So, Variable Play is a board game network that has a lot of shows, and I mean a lot. They really have open game nights. They definitely want to share, their passions for uh, board games, the general hobby, how you can introduce it to your family, to your friends, to your loving partner, and all that. It's really a nice group. They're really friendly, and we're happy to share that. One of the few things to help us to help continue our value and our general standing on wanting to share um, the open experiences to games and content. We are setting up with them. We are partnering with them with this Open Table. So Open Table is, uh, shall we say, it's the concept, of course, is typical to like a newbie table. If you've been with dudes, you know that we kind of open a listing to ask people to join games. This one in particular, this open table, is trying out different starter sets from different systems, and we're going to showcase it. And we're going to give a review whether it is newbie friendly, it is something that people can easily pick up. Like, yeah, this is easy, this is good, this is something that people can definitely get behind, or this might be too technical, this definitely has a learning curve. We are dedicating monthly episodes through the Variable Play page to run um, like current. It could be usually a free starter set. It could be something from an existing system like from Chaosium, Pendragon, Call of Cthulhu, Legends of Dragons. We definitely want to explore more systems with starter sets and let you guys see the other games and the other opportunities for that. Yeah. I kind of want to show you guys the teaser real quick for um, the open table. So if you guys don't mind playing it real quick. Yep, it's really short. It's just a small teaser for now. But yeah, definitely got greenlit in the start of the year, and we were so happy to be working, of course, with Variable Play um, for this run. It's very refreshing to see that there would be people who would want to, we definitely want to give more love to other systems and more games that are out there, and see what is a good entry point. If starter sets would be a good entry point, so that's definitely the angle we have going for open table. So yeah, the next one we have at least, as of now, three things slated for this year. Of course, we still have two nights of horror, and there might be a, shall we say, a summer mod in the works. We shall see. We're currently working with some writers to release some D&D specific mods under Dudes and Dice. Really definitely want to provide opportunities for people who want to get their mods across. Given that we've had our experience with releasing HordeCon mods, the one for the Horde lands, for those interested in some game design, we definitely have a dedicated group who is open to doing some writing jams. If you guys want to, like, general assistance to get your module, your idea into writing and put it out there, we definitely have that opportunity through this page. So yeah. Uh, so we definitely got a summer mod in the works. We also have a of course, two nights of horror will be a thing. We're still looking into what we're doing for Christmas. We definitely, since we're gearing towards more video-based content, we might do a charity stream. So that might be something we would do instead. So yeah, really excited for that. Though, so basically, content-heavy things for this year. Definitely leaning in on production value and stuff like that. So, other than Open Table, we also have Lay of the Game. Lay of the Game is kind of like a talk show where I'm going to be grabbing a few people. We're going to be discussing the landscape, the general status quo of TTRPG games in this current timeline. Everything from the culture, the general etiquettes, uh, and of course, you know, how are things moving along in terms of the indie scene, game design, creativity, all things related to the progress of TTRPGs is something we're definitely talking about in Lay of the Game. So you guys can check that out. Not sure when we're gonna exactly post it, but we'll definitely keep you guys posted on when we start our first ever Lay of the Game. But I believe next week we are starting our open table with variable play. Just to give you guys a teaser on what it is, we are going to run for the open table. It's going to be this. So this is a starter set. So as I mentioned, we're definitely looking into showing the different systems, the different starter sets. So, our first game for Open Table with variable play is Heroes of Cerulean. Uh, it is, of course, inspired by the Zelda franchise. It is an OSR, very simple. We are actually going to run the Woodland Temple. So this is for 3 to 4 players. It's really cute, very straightforward. Definitely, we're going to be trying this out on stream. Uh, so yeah, I like that has lo-fi rules, so it's very straightforward. So we're gonna use this lovely creation, of course, by Black Fist Publishing. So if you guys haven't checked them out yet, they're really cool. They've created actually a lot, and I mean a lot of games. They've done Slaying Dragons, they've done Blood Feud, In Orbit, and of course Godtail. So definitely give them a look out. They have been creating a lot of cool content. So yeah, just letting you guys know what it is we got planned for Open Table. And yeah, for a lay of the game, it's just going to be a general talk show. We're going to be doing some conversations about general landscape and our thoughts and opinions on how the TTRPG setting and scene is right now, and how it continues to grow and progress, and our general good feelings of where it's headed as we continue on to our hobby. We definitely want to focus that we really like thinking ahead. Like, it's not just a game, it's not just a hobby. For us, it's definitely something that has helped us in our social skills. It beyond just giving us happiness, it's also a passion of ours, to make it you know transcend to cultures and have some sort of social civic impact. So that's why we definitely want to bring those conversations up to light. Right. And of course, another one of our lovely shows is, of course, Journey to Nowhere. So Journey to Nowhere is, shall we say, it's kind of, I'm super proud of this because this is, of course, created by the good one, Denad. It's related to Magic the Gathering. Generally, we'll be playing Planeswalkers. This is going to be in a podcast form. We're going to be doing our initial recordings, and we'll probably be releasing it on the first half of the year. different characters, and we'll just be doing some recordings, and we'll keep you guys posted whenever the first episode drops. But Journey to Nowhere is definitely an exciting concept. We're looking forward to showing it to you guys, letting you guys hear what it is. It's of course an audio format, doing some editing. It's not gonna be live, but we'll definitely keep you guys up to the loop. It'll have its own thing in Spotify and all that jazz. We'll give you guys the links when we start. But it is definitely in production. We're definitely getting things started. All the notes from the brainchild that is the good one, Dead Dad. So yeah, and I believe that is the state of the nation for Dudes and Dice. And I really appreciate the people that have been there behind the scenes, um, making things possible and just been general good support um, for the for this page, who's seen us through the years. We are officially going on our uh, 18, 19, almost 5 years already. Damn. There's been definitely a lot of growth. Definitely a lot of, um, you know, uh, definitely a lot of movement in terms of getting dudes from where it was and just like a small group to it being uh, more straightforward in terms of getting things across. We definitely are happy with the opportunities we've had through this through this page, this channel, and yeah, if you guys don't mind, the last few shout outs, please do give us a follow in Dudes and Dice Davao on our Facebook page. You can definitely check us out on our group, our official Facebook group, Dudes and Dice Davao as well. You can also check out our Twitter, Dudes and Dice Davao, letter N, and our YouTube channel, Dudes and Dice Davao. So you can find us all across those platforms, and eventually in Spotify and for the Journey to Nowhere. Alright, alright. So yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for listening in and tuning in. And if you guys didn't catch the live stream, that's totally fine. It's scuffed. It went unscripted, just me babbling on. But thank you. You can definitely check this out on the YouTube and Facebook. They will be up there in terms of visibility. You guys can check out the VOD for that one, just to keep an eye on things. So thank you for being part of this, and hopefully you join us in 2022 as we move forward with these lovely plans. Just you guys being there to check out what we got going is already support in and of itself. So yeah, thank you. This has been Dan Mother, and I'm late. No, it's okay. Hey, hi peeps. Thanks for dropping by. I do appreciate. We're just wrapping up Save the Dudes. You can definitely check out the VOD for this one. Uh, yeah, really looking forward, and I'm excited for the direction that Dudes and Dice is taking for this year. Uh, hello, hello. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. You know where to find us, both in Twitter, Facebook, and the Facebook groups. And of course, there's also a server. We'll just watch the stream later. Of course, it's a bit scuffed, unscripted, but it definitely got all the juicy details there. Of course, we also have a dedicated server. It's not really dudes per se, but it is a group of people who, through the years and the experiences of various TTRPGs, we're coming together and, you know, um, going about the game with much growth and much maturity. So we also have that open group as well. But yeah, thank you. You can also check me out on Twitch. I am on Twitch, Dead Mother Plays. I also have a Facebook group, Dead Mother Plays, where if you also want to make a request for a specific game that you'd like to try, be it Dungeons and Dragons, an OSR, or some system you kind of don't have time to read, but you definitely want to try, you can definitely send a message towards my way, and I'll see if I can help you. So yeah, thank you again for joining the State of the Dudes, and tune in to the next stream when we have it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.